Hi everybody, Quinn Miller here from Employee Benefits Asia, a brand by Tenzing Pacific Services. Today we're going to talk about inpatient and outpatient. One of the most important decisions you're going to have to make in deciding the benefits of the health insurance plan that you take out for either yourself, your family, or your company. So we'll get started first with inpatient. So inpatient is also called hospitalization. So that is your more major medical events or incidents that happen to you, which require you to be hospitalized and stay overnight in a hospital. So those are things like surgeries, cancer treatments, the intensive care units. What else is included typically in that is going to be your room and board, which might be partially covered. It might be a private room. It might be a semi-private room. And then you're going to get all your sort of ancillary expenses covered under your inpatient benefits. So that's usually in a section that we call at Tenzing the hospitalization expenses. So those would be all the things like, the tests, any fees for any doctors, nursing charges, things for like, cleaning wounds, bandages, and so on. So think about inpatient as things that are less likely to happen, but when they do happen, they cost a lot more. And that's really the primary purpose of any insurance, is to cover you for the big ticket items which would seriously harm you financially or potentially ruin you financially. So that is a mandatory benefit, and included with that is usually evacuation. Now, the cherry on top is adding outpatient. Now, outpatient here in Asia, that's Dookie right there. Outpatient here in Asia, you can control your out-of-pocket expenses simply by choosing where you go to for an outpatient visit. But if you do want outpatient, think about that like your routine doctor visits. So that's going to a hospital, going to a clinic, getting some consultations, tests, medicine, prescriptions, maybe you get some treatment, and you go on your way home thereafter. Usually what's also included in outpatient is things like physiotherapy, chiropractor, any osteopaths, annual health checks, vaccines, and things like outpatient psychiatric care. So what your preference is, that's really up to you. Some people are, hey, I'll pay for outpatient out-of-pocket. Other people want to have outpatient as part of the policy. Otherwise, they don't see a point in having insurance at all. But please keep in mind that the inpatient is the most important thing. You don't want to drop down providers to a low-tier risky provider just so you can have outpatient benefits, especially when you can manage your out-of-pocket expenses like I mentioned before. Now, with outpatient, it's also important to remember that there is direct billing. So with direct billing, that means you can show your card at the clinic or the hospital and then get a cashless service for whatever sort of treatments that you're seeking. The last thing to think about is the price. So typically speaking, the price is about double that when you add outpatient compared to having an inpatient only policy. Some providers, it's only, an extra 40% or 50%, but a lot of providers, it basically doubles the rate. The reason why is because insurers know when you buy outpatient, you're going to want to use that. And then when you go to a hospital and clinic and they know you're having insurance, they will charge those insurance companies more money than you would if you told them you were paying cash. So that's a bit about inpatient and outpatient. If you're looking for quotes today and you're not sure what you want, just let me know and I can show you a comparison between inpatient only and inpatient and outpatient. My contact details are in the bio of my YouTube or in the link on this video. Hope to hear from you soon. Have a good one.